Hey guys, Riin here. So today I've decided to take a short break from my work and do the promised comparison / review video of the Dollzones to animal-like event dolls. This guy here who is Dollzone Eudora and this one who is Dollzone Big Dipper. So I don't think I'll be doing any character videos in the nearest future simply because I don't want to. But nonetheless, let me give you a short story of who they are, what they are. This guy here is called Topaz. I've named him already before in my previous videos. The little girl here, she is named Silva now. I've been thinking about many names for her. Silva was one of the first options and it kind of stayed that way. Well, I don't know if she looks like a Silva or what a Silva should look like, but well, she's Silva now. My world of my original characters is a mixed type of world, but it has a big tendency towards fantasy, and basically that's the way how dolls like these find their way into my collection. These two are familiars, like the witches' familiars, and it kind of turned out that they, as dolls, are always coming together with the ones whose familiars they are going to be in the story. Like for example, Big Dipper, Silva, came together with this head here, which is the Dollzone event sleeping whole head, and it's going to be, when I have the full doll assembled, it's going to be actually a witch in my story. And Topaz came together with this little guy here. He is Dollzone Baby Raphael, also an event doll, and in my story he is a little house guardian sprite named Mira. Now back to the review. As you can see, both of these dolls are pretty much the same height if you just look from the top of the ears point of view and the antlers, but Eudora is quite bigger and more massive than the Big Dipper. And you can also probably see, since it's sort of a close-up, you can see the color difference that this guy here, they both are in normal white, but this guy has significantly yellowed over the time. Now if I'll try to put them like this so you can see the difference. Yeah, this guy is taller, bigger, the back is at the higher level than this guy here, and the head and the face wise they're also quite different in size. Sorry for the wobbling and everything. And if you just lay them down on their bellies, like this, you can see that, well, they're now somewhat closer in height, but still you can tell that Eudora is bigger. Like this, you can see that the legs are longer. Maybe, I hope you can see it. The legs are longer. So my Eudora needs restringing. He's not that much of a good stander anymore, but well, that's gonna be a big stunt. I do understand the technical part of restringing these guys, but I seriously do not know how many attempts I will have to make to actually put the doll back into one piece. If I ever do, I might do a video, a restringing video, but well, I think it's going to be another boring one with me just struggling to put him back together. I'll start with Eudora, since he's the doll that I received first, and here's the review of what his joints look like and what he can do. We have a big head here, it's elongated, long ears. The head cap, it's your ordinary head cap, the semi-oval one. 2 magnets, a lot of space for the eyes and for the S-hook. The head cap stays on pretty nicely, well, at least in my case, the magnets hold. Then you have this ball-shaped piece at the top of the neck. There's a groove like this. I don't know why they made it here, just for the design maybe. Doesn't do anything, it's connected to the neck. The head has a very wide and nice range of movements since it sits on a ball. You can do pretty much everything, go up, down, sideways. You can turn it, but no one needs to turn it all the way around. And now, as we look at the body, that's where all the differences start. As an extra, he has these wings, also jointed, and they are connected with a small S hooks. They can go pretty much front, back, up, like this, not really holding up, but down, like this. You can fold them to the front. And his body actually has a joint over here in the middle. It doesn't really do much. You can just change the position a little bit when you try to reposition the whole doll and place him somehow better, maybe on his belly, etc. What I believe it's actually there for is to aid you in the restraining. It's actually the single point where you can just see if all the strings are attached correctly, open up the doll and see it. And then you have this cute little tail, long tail at the top. It's also connected with a small ass hook. It can go all the way around, down, up, sideways. So yeah, a wide range of movements. Another difference that these two have is the number of joints in the legs. Because Eudora here has an extra joint down below. It doesn't actually do much except for maybe that's where the ass hook that connects. The whole thing is located. You have the joint here. It has an extremely wide range of movements. You can go make it go up, go down, go back, front. And the knees are single jointed. The ball piece is connected to the lower part. In this case, it doesn't exactly stay much in this folded position, just clicks back. It's like this. That's pretty much it. If we talk about the technical part, about the stringing, here is the overall schematics of it. You have the ass hook in the head that connects the head, and if we look down from it, the loops of the elastic as they go starts here, goes down the belly into your two front legs, down below to the ass hooks that connect the hooves. Then it goes, okay, I hope you can see it. It goes here along the belly into the hind legs, back up, catches the tail, connects the tail, then it goes along the back, connects the wings, and goes back up into the neck. That's pretty much it. Now if we go now to the Big Dipper, there are some differences. Big Dipper has less joints because it doesn't have the joints in the hooves. So you have the antlers, they are jointed. You can put them in all possible positions, and even silly ones like, I don't know, maybe like this. You wouldn't want to put it this way, but yeah, it goes all the way around. The head is also elongated, but there's a big difference compared to Eudora's head because it's long simply for the sake of that flower on the back of the head. Not much for the space inside the head. If you take off the head cap, it has only one magnet and a lot of space in the back side, this flower. Very, very deep and lots of space, but as you can see, that's actually a bad thing about this doll, that it has extremely little space inside the actual head. You can see the elastic for the antlers, you can see lots and lots of eye putty and the S hook and the eyes that are placed into the eye sockets and the eye putty. And the problem here is that I've been trying to kind of place the eyes into a more proper position so that they look in the same direction, and I've had to find out that there isn't enough space for both the eyes and the S hook. If you take the head off, position the eyes, try to put it back on, so you have to click the S hook back into the grooves, and it kind of just shifts the eyes back into a silly position and just destroys everything you have been doing for those minutes. So I've just tried to reposition the eyes without removing the S hook, and this is pretty much the best I could do. Now if we go down, the neck doesn't have that ball shaped something on top of it, so no groove here. The range of movements is pretty much the same. Maybe it doesn't look that well down like Eudora, but well, it goes all the way. It does look up very well. Now Big Dipper has a joint in the neck. It doesn't do much, it just goes maybe front a little bit, back a little bit. It doesn't go much to the sides because it isn't round, it's elongated. And you cannot do much because of the shape. You can maybe shift it a little bit to change the expression, but the main purpose of it, I believe, is the same as the mid-body joint for Eudora, is to help you with restringing, because there are no other ways to access the body actually, only this one. Now the front legs, these joints here also have quite a wide range of movements. You can go pretty much all the ways with those. The knee joints or elbows, whichever way you look at them, they are also single jointed, but since the S hook, you don't have the joints here with the hooves, the S hook is over here, and because of that S hook, they kind of click into this folded position much better than the Eudoras do, and you can actually place your Big Dipper on its front, I don't know, elbows or something, to stay that way, like this. But well, I don't know why would you like to place him that way. You can actually put him on 4 legs. I managed to do that, just need to find the balance so it can stay, yeah, like this. For example, Eudora can stay on 3 legs as well. Yeah, and you have this tail. It also has somewhat a range of movements. It can go down, up, you can turn it sideways. There's an S hook, but very tightly strung one. These here don't exactly go sideways and up, but they do go like this. And the hind ones, you can kinda get them like this, up and down, and they stay in this position because the S hooks are in here, and they kinda, that's not your elastic, those are S hooks. They help to stay it in this position. As for stringing, the way the string goes through the body is pretty much the same as Eudora's. So the big S hook in here, and the loops of the elastic that go down. One side goes down into the legs, but not all the way down, since that's where the S hooks are. So only up to the elbows and the knees. Then they go down the belly into the hind legs up to this point, back up, catch the tail, and go back up to the neck. So that's pretty much it about the way you restring them, and as for what these dolls can do in terms of movement and posability. I hope that helped. I don't know how many of you are there who actually collect these guys, but well, that's my comparison and the review for these two. I hope you enjoyed it, so see you in the next video. Bye bye.